Having somebody that's been able to have lived their life and dealt with some adversity was going to be a bonus in this search, and having somebody that's had a lot of success in developing players and winning was obviously another important factor to us. So when we went through that whole process, we shortened that list of 10 down to 7 very detailed interviews, very long interviews. And through that process, we had some outstanding candidates, and we thank all of them for their interest in the Sudbury Wolves. But as I said earlier, the one gentleman that really stuck out and stood above that group was Scott Barney. And, you know, we're really thrilled today to be able to introduce him as the next head coach of the Sudbury Wolves. Scott, you know, he had a very successful playing career. He was drafted in our league here in the OHL. He played for the Peterborough Petes. He was drafted ninth overall in this league. Tells you a lot about the talent that he had as a player. Went on and was a very high draft pick, 29th to the Los Angeles Kings, which in today's world is a first-round pick. And then you talk about adversity, had some injuries, which all these players don't maybe think about. And following the end of his junior career in the OHL, he missed 3 full seasons, did not play. And that's really hard to do when you're a hockey player, is miss 3 full seasons and still be able to be competitive. And he was able to come back and still find a way to play in the National Hockey League, and then go on to a very lengthy, successful career through a bunch of different pro leagues in North America, Europe, Asia, and lots of success that way. When he decided to get into coaching, he went right at it. And all of us in Canada are very aware of the tragedy that happened in Humboldt. And the year that they were putting everything back together, Scott went in there as a young coach, and, you know, before Christmas was the head coach. And you're not just rebuilding a team, you're rebuilding the lives of people on that team and the community, and really the whole hockey community, not just in Humboldt, in Canada, across the world. So the ability to do that, the integrity this gentleman has, the way he relates to his players, everything has been nothing but first class and professional. And Dario and I are thrilled to be able to announce Scott as our next head coach of the Sudbury Wolves.
Thanks, Daryl and Rob. You know, it's an honor to be here today as the next head coach of the Sudbury Wolves. Like they kind of chatted about here, I'm big on respect and accountability, and that's something that's going to happen here going forward. And I'm a big believer that the players got to be involved in this community. The community respects the players here, and I think that's a big thing going forward. But I know my family, myself, are excited and honored to be here, and can't wait to get started.
Also, today's an important day for us as well, because we're adding another gentleman to our staff, somebody that's coming back to the Sudbury Wolves, had a lot of success. The last time the Sudbury Wolves went to the OHL championship, Mike Lawrence was the guy in charge of teaching the goaltenders. So he's got a lot of experience. Since that time, he's left. He's gone on to work with other OHL teams. He's worked in the East Coast Hockey League, the KHL in Russia, and most recently, he's been the head goalie development coach for Lugano, which is a very renowned program in the world over in Switzerland, and he's had tremendous success. And you know, coming back to Canada, there was an opportunity here. Dario and I had a great chat with Mike Foligno, and he just suggested, you know what, if you're looking or considering any changes there, then this would be a guy that you should be talking to. I mean, he's had tremendous success working with goalies for the last 20 years, and we're thrilled to be able to bring him back. We had a very long meeting and interview with him. He drove up, and his whole approach is very advanced, and I look forward to our goalies and Matty Mayhew being able to work closely with him. And I'd like to introduce you to Mike Lawrence.
Hi. So for me, it's just it's really nice to be back, and all my experience through Swiss, getting to come back to the Wolves is, it's just like coming home. So I'm very excited. My family's excited, and just can't wait for the season. So again, thank you, Dario and Rob and Scott, and looking forward to what's coming.
Season tickets are on sale now. GreaterSudbury.ca/tickets. Get them. Thank you guys for coming.